Okay, we're going to attempt to make a flashlight, an LED flashlight, using LED bulbs, little wire, got 15 pennies, 15 zinc coated washers, and bunches of little pieces of cardboard that I cut out. Just generic cardboard, nothing special. Just took the smaller of the two round objects, not the penny, the washer, traced it, cut it out. Cut out 15 of them. So anyway, and this little piece of metal, it's aluminum. You can probably cut off a piece of a pop can. This is about 3 times as thick as a pop can, so it's a little better. But I'm going to use this as a foundation to set my battery on, so that it'll be touching off negative on the bottom, and I can clip the wire over here and bring it up so I can make easy contact. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to put this battery together. This little piece of plastic came off of a milk carton. You can get them off milk cartons, orange cartons, you know, little jugs. This kind of plastic, I just cut out a little square, you know, probably 4 inches by 4 inches, something like that. We're going to roll it up. I just rolled it up earlier just to kind of give it some form. Use my pinky because it's the smallest I could to get it kind of started and hold it in place for a minute, and it kind of holds. Once it does that, I happen to know that this finger right here up to my knuckle is almost the diameter of the penny, which is what I want. So I'm going to do that, and I pre-cut some tape back here. I've got a couple small pieces, and I got a couple medium pieces and a real long piece. I'm going to use these little small pieces here at first, just to kind of secure this and get this started, because this is what we're going to need early. Get that started there. Go to this side, do the same thing so that the diameter is good. Actually, I want these weren't meant for this, but I'm going to go ahead and use them for it anyway. I can always cut a couple more pieces. I just want you to see how this was put together. It's kind of like, almost like a little penny roll, which you're making out of plastic. If you have a plastic penny roll, that'd be great. That'd probably be the ideal way to do this. But for us po folks who can't afford it, just go ahead and use a cheap milk carton. We had that there. Quickly make sure it's going to fit, which it sure looks like it will. Yeah, not a problem. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. While I'm moving this, all these cardboard pieces need to soak in this vinegar. Of course, I've got apple cider vinegar over here, but regular vinegar would be preferred, but I just happen to have apple cider vinegar, which will work just fine. Get it in there, let these things soak. We want them to get nice and wet with vinegar. That's going to be your catalyst between the two metals. And while that's moving, which it's just about there, to be honest with you, I'm going to let that keep doing its thing. I'm going to grab another tissue. Okay, right there. These should be close to soaked enough. It doesn't take too long. Put them over here. We don't want them to be dripping wet when we put them in, so I'll put them on here. I'm going to pat them dry. Try to get all that moisture off of them I can. As long as they're not dripping, they should be pretty good. I don't want them to squeeze vinegar out when I go to put them in. But anyway, we got that started. What we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and start dropping these in. I need to start with one of these. The little zinc washer goes in the bottom. From there, separate it with a little piece of cardboard, which I just dropped. Then a penny. Make sure it's settled. If it doesn't settle, I'll reach in with something and put it where I want it. Close. Washer. Cardboard. Penny. Make sure it's in place. Washer, cardboard, penny, washer, cardboard, penny, washer, cardboard, penny, thing over and over. Just keep doing it till you're out of the 3. Oops. Make sure I'm putting the right stuff in there. I did put the right one, didn't I? Let me double check that real quick. Yes. No, I didn't. Oops, started that one out backward. There. Let's put that first. Then the cardboard. And then the, oops, I did it again. Getting ahead of myself. Then the penny. Way down there you go. I have a little less than I thought in here. And copper penny on top. And it stops at a copper penny, but I feel like I've done something slightly out of character, but you know what? We're going to test it, I think, before I get too much further. I'll put this over here, so it'll have something to contact. Once I have a general idea about how far down it is, I can snip this off. Whoops. I just lost one of my... Just messed it up a little bit. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There. That'll make it a little easier. Now, I'm missing one of these. Guess I'll put it back in backward. Actually, that's fine right there, but it didn't have a washer. Yeah. Okay, let's set this down here. I got to put all these back in. I just knocked out, so shouldn't take too much. We'll just pack it all back in. Yeah, that looks really good. Copper. We'll test something here. I want to make sure I'm not. I might have put a plate in wrong. We'll find out real quick. Nope, it's working. Alright, we won't panic. We're doing it right, apparently. Put that in. Copper cardboard. Another copper penny. Another zinc washer. Cardboard. Another copper penny. I feel like I'm missing a couple pieces up here. I shouldn't have this many pennies left, but I thought I had 15. Apparently I miscounted. So, we're going to go with that. The reasoning for some of this tape originally was to tape this to this. So, we're going to go ahead and tape that down. So it has a firm foundation. Okay, tape that down to there. And a little extra tape here to really make it secure. Now, that's good. I'll trim this down just a little bit more. Some of that plastic doubled up. Makes it a little challenging to cut these cheap little kitty scissors. But hey, we don't want to hurt ourselves. Alright, now that's a small bulb there. I've got two different sizes, obviously. That one don't take much current at all. And I folded over the negative. There's a negative, which is the flat side. If you look at the glass on the bulb, there's a little flat side right along here, and it's round going on the other side. Well, that flat side is your negative. The other side is your positive. So we're going to go ahead and hook this negative to the bottom, because the bottom is the negative. That was our zinc side. The copper side, which you left on top, is right there. So I should be able to take this, which is now the positive, and touch here, and it should light up. And there we go. Let me turn off this light here for a minute. Put that light over there off. Make it a little bit darker in here. And as you can see, we're getting a little light. And all it is copper pennies, zinc washers, and cardboard with some apple cider vinegar in between it. So there you go. Well, let me see, I'll turn up the other light over here. First you got a kitchen light in there. Well, now you just turn another light on, but anyway. And that's how you build a little battery out of pennies, zinc washers, and cardboard. Oh, of course, an apple cider vinegar. Thanks for watching.